K-Talk Lab, where K-pop meets learning. These aren't just random words. Every line in Redred's chorus describes a personality trait in Korean culture. Let's break it down. First,
팔랑귀, 팔라.
comes from the image of something flapping lightly, and
귀,
means ear. So literally, it's like floppy ears. Someone who immediately listens to others and changes their mind easily. This isn't a full sentence. It's just repeating the slang word for rhythm and emphasis. The emotional vibe feels playful, teasing, and a little sarcastic. You can use it in real life like,
너 진짜 팔랑귀야.
you're seriously so easily influenced. One tiny lyric, but so much real Korean inside it.
눈치나 살피기, 눈치.
Means social awareness or reading people's mood. The particle
나,
here gives a feeling like just or all you do is. This lyric sounds simple.
살피기,
Comes from the verb,
살피다.
meaning to observe carefully. The ending
기,
turns the verb into a noun. Structure-wise, it follows noun
나,
plus verb nominalization. So the whole phrase feels like just constantly checking people's reactions. The vibe feels cautious, anxious, and socially pressured. In real life, you might hear,
눈치는 살피지 마.
stop worrying so much about other people's reactions. Korean lyrics often sound short, but they carry deep social meaning.
도가니 사리기, 도가니,
Literally refers to the knee joint or knee cartilage.
사리기,
Comes from the verb,
사리다.
meaning to avoid, to hold back, or to protect something from harm. The ending
기,
changes the verb into a noun, so it becomes the act of avoiding or protecting. Structure-wise, it's a noun plus verb nominalization pattern. Literally, it means saving your knees, but naturally, it means playing it safe, holding yourself back, or avoiding risks. You could use it jokingly like,
도가니 사리지 말고 해봐.
stop playing it safe and just try it. So even though it talks about knees, the real message is about avoiding fear and hesitation.
넘어가 울타리 그린.
Naturally, it means crossing over the fence to the green. Let's slice it up.
넘어가,
Means cross over,
울타리.
means fence, and green paints a picture of a fresh, open space. Look at.
넘어가,
It comes from the root verb,
넘다.
meaning to cross, when you attach,
아가다.
which shows movement away from the speaker. It becomes
넘어가,
literally going across. Korean usually follows a subject, object, verb order, so it should be.
울타리를 넘어가.
But here, they flipped it. Putting the verb first gives the lyric a punchy, poetic rhythm. The emotional vibe here is totally rebellious and free. It's all about breaking boundaries and escaping to a better place. In real life, you can use.
다음으로 넘어가자.
Let's move on to the next.
궁뎅이 가리기.
Naturally, this translates to covering the butt.
궁뎅이,
Is a playful word for butt or bottom.
가리기,
Means the act of covering or hiding. The root verb is
가리다.
meaning to cover. When you drop the
다,
and add,
기,
you turn the verb into a noun. Structurally, Korean uses object markers. Grammatically, it should be.
궁뎅이를 가리기.
But dropping the
를,
makes it sound like a quick, punchy title or hashtag. The vibe here is completely lighthearted, cute, and a little bit silly or self-conscious. In real life, use the root word to tell someone,
얼굴 가리지 마.
don't hide your face.
주변을 살피기.
This naturally translates to checking the surroundings.
주변,
Means surroundings. Notice something. This time, they actually kept the object marker.
를,
Then we have
살피기.
meaning the act of looking closely. The root verb is
살피다.
to observe. Just like the last line, they used that same
기,
suffix to turn the action into a noun. The vibe shifts here. After being playful, it becomes cautious, alert, and maybe a little sneaky. In everyday life, use the root word to say,
살펴보자.
let's check it out.
쿨한 척척하기.
This translates naturally to pretending to act cool.
쿨하,
Literally comes from the English word cool.
척,
Means pretending by repeating.
척,
And
척하기.
it emphasizes the fake acting. They took the English word cool, added the Korean adjective ending,
하,
and attached it to the noun. And look, we have that exact same
기,
noun ending at the end of the sentence again. Structurally, it's a modifier describing a noun followed by an action. The vibe here is super relatable. It is all about faking confidence on the outside while maybe feeling a little insecure on the inside. In real life, use chiak to call someone out. Say,
아는 척하지 마.
don't pretend to know. And that's the full chorus. Next up, we're diving into the post chorus, so make sure to subscribe.